2020, 2020, guys. Oh my God, what a year it has been. What a year. Well, at least we had some great music, some very good albums have been put out. Hopefully we'll carry on next year. So yeah, let's take a look at some great album releases for 2021. LadySoul. Hey VC, LadySoul here. Welcome to a new video. 2020, it's almost gone, guys. Almost behind us. Finally, hopefully 2021 will be better because we need things to get back to normal. The music industry needs it. The artists need it. They need to get back on the road. They need to do live shows. I cannot imagine how difficult, how hard this year must have been to them, especially to indie artists, independent artists, and to people who are working behind the scenes, in front of the scene in the music industry. Financially, 2020 was a terrible year. So my heart goes to all the independent artists out there, to people who are working in the music industry. My heart goes to you and I wish you the best in 2021. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to be able to see a concert, to be able to see a live show again. I've bought tickets for about 2 or 3 concerts this year, who obviously have been canceled because of the pandemic, but they have been postponed. So crossing my fingers, I really hope that I will be able to see them in 2021 because I really miss going out and going to see concerts and whatnot. I really miss it. All right, so let's get into the topic of this video, which is albums that will be released in next year in 2021. 10 albums have caught my eye, so I wanted to showcase them in this video. Wanted to talk about them a little bit. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so let's start with Jazmine Sullivan, and I'm pretty excited about a new album. She's about to release her 4th studio album titled Hotels. She kind of describes it as an observation of today's women empowerment, which is a pretty cool subject. If you're not familiar with Jazmine Sullivan, she is a R&B soul singer-songwriter from Philadelphia. Very talented. She has a beautiful voice. Her debut album, a 2008 debut album, Fearless, was very good, was huge. It had great songs like Need You Bad, that was produced by Missy Elliott, and Bust Your Windows. You probably know this track. I bust the windows out your car. Very nice track, was a big hit. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to hear this new album by Jazmine Sullivan, Hotels. So if you're a fan of R&B soul music, check it out. You can also go check a few singles that she recently released and that will be included on this album. You have the single, let me check my notes. I have the single Lost Ones and Pick Up Your Feelings, which are very nice. So check out Jazmine Sullivan's next project, Hotels. The R&B musical project of the Canadian singer-songwriter-producer Mike Malash is putting out a new album titled Home that will be released on January 22nd. I'm a big fan of Rye since their debut album Woman, which I really enjoyed. I love Mike Malash's vocals. He has that kind of androgynous vocals. The first time I heard a song by Rye, I actually thought that it was a woman singing, but it was actually Mike Malash's vocals. Very cool vocals. So I'm really looking forward to hear this new album. It's an album that he said that he has written over the past year. It has 13 tracks. So if you're really interested, if you're familiar with why, you should check it out. A few singles have been put out already. Black Rain, Beautiful, Helpless, some great tracks. So go check it out. The new album by Y called Home. Harlow Parks, she is a young, very talented singer, songwriter, poet from the UK. She got a breakthrough about 2 years ago with tracks like Black Dog, Eugene, that were big hits. So she's finally releasing a debut album titled Collapsed in Sunbeams. She mentioned that this album would talk about her life, her adolescence. It's going to be a 12-track album. So if you're a fan of pop, indie, folk music, you should really check it out. Harlow Parks' debut, Collapsed in Sunbeams. Steve Wilson, the great Steve Wilson, is about to put out his sixth studio album titled The Future Bites. Always liked his work as a solo artist, but as well with his band Porcupine Tree. I'm a big fan of progressive rock music, so I always enjoyed his albums. So yeah, The Future Bites. It's gonna be an album, a rock album, but with some dance and neo disco sound, which it's gonna be really really interesting to hear. So if you're a fan of Steve Wilson, you should definitely check this album out. He mentioned that the songs will basically talk about technology, identity, which are pretty recurrent themes for Steve Wilson. So if you're a fan, once again, definitely check this album out, The Future Bites, which will be released as well in January, if I'm not mistaken. A very cool and talented singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist from Australia, Tash Sultana. She's releasing her sophomore album titled Terra Firma. Once again, I'm really looking forward to hear this one because I really, really enjoyed her debut album as well as her EP titled Notion. Really like these two albums. So yeah, she mentioned that sophomore album Terra Firma, it's going to be an album where she's going to explore several musical genres, from funk, R&B to folk to hip hop, which is going to be very very interesting to hear. So once again, if you're a fan of Sultana, check this album out, Terra Firma, that will be released in February 2021. The beautiful soul R&B singer from the UK, Celeste, is finally releasing her debut album titled Not Your Muse. Very very happy about that one because I'm a huge fan of Celeste. I love her vocals. She is so talented. So I'm very very happy about the debut album. It's gonna be a 12-track studio album that will be released on February 26th, and it's going to include two singles that are already out, which are Strange and Stop This Flame. Very very nice songs. So once again, check her upcoming album, Celeste's upcoming album, Not Your Muse. Yes, guys, I'm a fan of Sting. So I know it's not really liked in the VC. I don't know why. Always liked his music, love his albums. So I'm a big fan. Sting is about to release a new album titled Duets, which is basically a compilation of his most well-known duet with collaboration such as Mary J. Blige, Eric Clapton, Herbie Hancock. It's going to be pressed on it's going to be a 2 LP record. So if you're a fan of Sting, definitely check that one out. It will be released in March. So yeah, Sting's new album, Duets. Alright guys, so the last three picks are actually albums that will be released next year, but we don't have an exact date yet. The first one is the seventh album by Lana Del Rey, which will be titled Chemtrails Over the Country Club. I really liked most of her albums from her discography. Enjoyed her previous album, NFR. Loved Ultraviolence, so I'm really looking forward to hear this one, Chemtrails Over the Country Club. A new album by a very talented singer-songwriter from the US called Wise Blood. She mentioned not too long ago that she was working on an album that will be released in 2021. I discovered her work with her previous album titled Titanic Rising, which was very, very good. Really enjoyed it. So I cannot wait to hear this new one by Wise Blood. And last but not least, we are expecting a new album by the very good neo garage rock, blues rock band from the UK. And it's the band Royal Blood. I love their debut album, self-titled, so I cannot wait to hear this new one by Royal Blood. So there you have it, folks. These were the 10 album releases that will be released in 2021. 10 albums that I'm really looking forward to hear next year. So let me know what you think of it. If you have other albums that you're looking forward to hear in 2021, let me know about it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell so you'll be notified every time I be posting something new on my channel. Take care of yourselves, guys, and most importantly, enjoy the music. Peace.